righteous discussions, man. All prayers to the Most High. May He bless you all. I want y'all to check this video real fast, and then I'm gonna be back.
Hey, man, that's my gun, man. Give my pistol back, bro. Don't do me like that, dog. Hey, come on, bro. Bro, come on, man. Don't do me like that, dog. Man, y'all don't do me like that, bro. Hey, come on, dog. Hey, bro. Hey, don't do me like that, bro. Hey, man, that was wrong, bro. Nah.
Now, first and foremost, I want to say RP to that man, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, murdering anybody is bad. But it's just a couple things I want to say. First of all, white people, why do y'all chase danger? You see what I'm saying? It's so many problems in this video, right? First of all, I don't know if dude stayed in the neighborhood or not. And if he did stay in the neighborhood, then most likely he knew what kind of neighborhood he was staying in. If you are a gun owner, right? I know the law says open carry, so you got to show your shit. But when you go into areas like this, it's just not smart to have your gun showing, bro. Whether you got your shirt off your gun, showing your gun, or you got your gun poking out your shirt. Because in these type of areas, man, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is watching. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, they took your gun, bro. You ain't got no gun. You don't know if they got another gun besides your gun. And just how they walked in the store. See, this is why when you go in store, especially with a gun, your back, you shouldn't have your whole face facing the counter. You either stand to the side and watch that door, or you put your back to that counter. But if somebody take your weapon, bro, it's just not smart to try to follow them or talk to them about getting it back. Because if they was gonna be nice enough to give your gun back, they would have never took it. Like, what could you possibly say at that point? You saying get your gun back, they telling you your gun is took. They even told them, bro, chill before we rob them. You see what I'm saying? Because it could have went a lot. They could have took your money and all that. And I ain't gonna say it could have went a lot worse, because from what I'm hearing, dude lost his life. But listen, man. Y'all gotta start moving more strategic out here and thinking, right? And for white people or anybody who's out here chasing danger, bro, listen, you only put yourself in a situation to win. There was no way you could have won that situation once they took your gun. The best thing you could have did was call the police and reported your gun stolen. It's on camera, so they know who got it. You a civilian, you doing what's in your rights. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm seeing online, it's a lot of black people on here saying, oh, these people are garbage. It was all kind of stuff. And you know, at the end of the day, like I said, I don't want to see nobody get murdered. But what's going on here is, for so long, black people have been oppressed. These people have put us in these areas, in these environments, in these conditions, knowing that because of that, we're gonna behave like this, right? I'm not saying this to say hate all white people, but at the end of the day, it's a way bigger picture than what y'all looking at, bro. These kids are a product of their environment. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these kids ain't got nothing. You see what I'm saying? And they put in communities where progress or success is limited. So how do y'all expect these kids to act? Instead of y'all going at these record companies and the government for allowing this music to be played to influence our kids to be gangsters and hustlers and all that, until y'all get at the government for putting us in these areas and making life way harder for people in these areas. You know, this type of stuff is gonna happen, man. And it's easy to say, well, you got a choice regardless of where you are. But until you've been in these type of situations, you really don't know. Yeah, everybody got a choice. But at the end of the day, you know, the conditions or the environments you in can make that choice a lot harder. You understand? So what I can say from this is, first of all, stay away from bad areas if you didn't grow up in a bad area. You pull up to a store and you see a bunch of gangsters outside, young people outside, go to another store. And if somebody take your gun or take something from you and they got the advantage of you, sometimes, man, it's just best to walk away. Charge it to the game, man. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, RIP to this guy, man. You see what I'm saying? You know, he seemed like a cool guy. But we don't know, you know what I'm saying? Dude could be at home calling black people niggas. We don't know. I'm not going to put that on him. But I'm going to just say that, you know, we got to start moving with more common sense, man. We got to start moving more logically, or stuff like this going to keep happening, bro. And what I mean by environments and conditions, see, in these white neighborhoods, in these suburban neighborhoods, you don't have drugs. You don't have crime. You see what I'm saying? For one, because they not gonna allow none of that. You see what I'm saying? They did on top of that, these people that live in these suburbs and nice neighborhoods, they have better benefits in life so that they don't have to live like this. You gotta understand, when you coming from a broken home, family, your parents might be on drugs, or you might not even have your parents. You might be staying with your grandmama and all your cousins, and you know, you ain't eating like you want to eat. You know what I mean? You ain't got clothes like you want to. You not able to, you know, do things, normal things like the people do every day, going out, going on trips and stuff. These people don't have that. So if they don't have that, all they left with is anger and misery. You know, in these areas, it's survival of the fittest, bro. You see what I'm saying? You know, we ain't got no trust funds. You know, our parents don't own no businesses or nothing like that. And it's not because of our work effort or us, or because of us not going out and get it. It's because it's set up that way. And when y'all start seeing that, then we'll be going somewhere, bro. You see what I'm saying? Some people are privileged and some are not, bro. That's how this country is set up. And so with that, things like this are gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? Now, I could easily sit here and say, oh, cool. Well, at least we ain't killed one of each other. But I ain't that cold of a person. Yeah, I'm not that cold of a person, bro. But the thing is, I mean, if we come in y'all neighborhoods or come to y'all stores, most of the time we get treated with prejudice. So what you think gonna happen when y'all come in our areas? You see what I'm saying? You know, and I'm gonna say this, all white people ain't bad. You know, I got a couple white friends and stuff like that, you know, and you know, at the end of the day, we all are people. But let's be real. Some people are more privileged than others. Some areas have more benefits than others. You see what I'm saying? And that's just being real, man. It's a sad story, and that's why you got to be in your kid's life, man. If you live in the hood, try your best to get out the hood. If you don't stay in the hood, don't take your ass to the hood. You know what I'm saying? For real. And like I said, it's just common sense. You pull up to a store, you see a whole bunch of people standing in front of the store. You see what I'm saying? Most likely, it could be a problem. So it's just better to go to another store. You see what I'm saying? Now, like I said, I don't know if dude stayed in this area. He might be from that area. You see what I'm saying? But ultimately, the way this world is ran, there's always going to be hatred from blacks and whites just simply because of how things are set up. So, like I said, we need to start going at these record companies and stop the influence for gang banging, for prostitution, for selling drugs. We need to go to this government, these politicians and stuff, and make it so everybody has equal opportunities. Because regardless whether you believe we do or not, we don't. It's not equal opportunities. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, unless dude grew up in that area, he didn't go through the same thing these kids went through. And then y'all quick to call these people garbage, and it's black people saying this. You see what I'm saying? But what was y'all calling them white people when we was getting whipped and beat and all of that? See, a lot of people still got that anger in them. A lot of that anger and hurt and pain got passed on to the newer generations. We ain't healed yet from that. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying. And so with that, again, I'm gonna say R.I.P. to dude, condolences to his family. You see what I'm saying? Let's move these lines out the way that's dividing us, man. Realize that we all are people. But at the same time, until we can do that, move smart, man. Move safe. Protect your kids. Raise them right, man. You know, protect your kids. Protect yourself. Move logically. Move strategic every day. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't be a day, especially how this world is, it shouldn't be one day that you step out your house that you're not moving strategic and looking out for possible dangers. You see what I'm saying? This world get cold and cold every day, man. All praises to the Most High in the name of Yahshua, in the name of Christ, and all that's right. Righteous is